Hi, Spirit Lady here with something to think about. Let's talk about Exodus 22:18. In the King James, it says, "Suffer not a witch to live." And for centuries, this was used as the basis for witch hunts, witch trials, killing women if they crossed a man's path, basically. It was used to put mostly women to death. Now, here's the problem with this. First of all, if you go back to the original, it was written in Biblical Hebrew, which is a Hebrew that has not been spoken in like 3,000 years. It's different from today's Hebrew. And if you look, you'll have to excuse me, I can't read right now, so I can't tell you the exact word, but the word was actually, what it said basically was, don't let someone who poisons with words live in your community. That's a totally different thing. A lot of people took that as a gossip. Someone who poisons with words. You don't want them in your community because they're all they're going to do is stir up trouble. But King James came along and requested a translation of the Bible that everybody could follow. And the Bible, the books were split up among different universities and colleges in Great Britain, and each one was responsible for translating their little part. So the Bible was translated from the original Biblical Hebrew, Greek, and Biblical Aramaic into the language of the day. It was a well-known fact that King James was terribly afraid of witches. He thought more than once witches had tried to kill him and his wife, and he did not think they should live. So when it came time to translate Exodus 22:18, it was, "Suffer not someone who poisons with words, cast spells." So depending on what you look at, it was either "suffer not a sorceress to live" or "suffer not a witch to live." But if you go back to the original Biblical Hebrew, that's not the word for sorceress. It's not the word for someone who casts spells with their words, which would be a sorceress. It was "suffer not someone who poisons with their words." And in some instances, you do see it translated as a poisoner. But it was, don't let someone who poisons with words live in your community. Think about it. Because all they're going to do is sow seeds of dissension. You don't want that where you live. But because King James was afraid of witches, and because everyone wanted to impress King James with their abilities, because it meant more, it meant their university might be, what's the word I want? Not sponsorship, but he might become a patron of their university, which would mean more money, more following, more standing, the whole works. So it was loosely translated as "suffer not a sorceress" or "suffer not a witch to live." When in fact, more than likely, it means don't let somebody who spreads gossip stay in your community, because it's not good. So there's something to think about. Have a good one.